All right. Do I still sound like a robot? Or a tin man, or whatever the hell I sound like? Jesus fucking Christ, Luca. Whatever you had me doing is the worst fucking thing ever. Also, hey, Kale, what's up? We're trying to get the fucking. We were going to try and initially install a music thing, and it doesn't fucking work for shit. And apparently, it killed in-game music as well. Jesus Christ! Wow, Luke, we've really fucked things up here. I don't have a clue, man. I don't have a clue. Well, I mean, there's plenty of reasonable way why it would fuck things up. It's basically fucking with audio settings on the computer. Is the only way I can possibly think it even works. Oh my god. And I need to restart the game. Oh my god. I wish I would have never listened to you. It's totally fucked up everything in the stream. Well, I'm sure the game audio is smooth. I haven't changed a fucking thing with it. Also, I really, really hope I didn't just die in the wilds. I have to go back and pick up all those stupid fishing lures. Jesus Christ! Alright, well, there's apparently audio in the game. Hey, thanks. That is awesome. Okay, well, I don't know if there is anything wrong with my voice. If there is, there's pretty much nothing I can do about it. It's fucked royally. Yeah, there's nothing running. I uninstalled that stupid MooBot application, which, by the way, is one of the worst fucking made applications I've ever seen. You click on things and nothing happens. Anyways, I uninstalled that, restarted both copies of OBS. The game's restarted now. There's nothing else I can do. So if it sounds like shit, blame Luca. I have no idea what the fuck caused it. Okay, so we've tested those three out. Their common denominator is the eye worm. So if I catch another dwarf shark with this one, I'm pretty sure it is just the eye worm, but if I catch another one with this, then we can pretty much put a pin in that one and say, come to the desert with eye worms and you'll catch dwarf sharks like this. I caught a sunfish. Okay, that's actually good to know. All right, so what do we get? Eye worm, lesser eye is sunfish. I can't wait till one day they put a journal in the book that I can write in. Well, yeah, so see you later, Kale. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so the lesser eye is sunfish. So now the question is whether or not I can catch a dwarf shark with this same lure, meaning that the eye worm is giving me dwarf shark and the lesser eye is giving me a sunfish. Just by the way this thing's behaving, it feels like a dwarf shark, not a sunfish, but we'll see. No, sunfish. So I'm basically going to cast this until it breaks, just to be sure, because if you can still catch them, sort of, then it might still be a viable thing, because you can catch sunfish and dwarf sharks. There you go. So there we go. So we know that it's sunfish and dwarf sharks. So that's also narrowing things down a little bit more. I know that it seems really obvious, but sometimes you just got to be sure. Sunfish times 2, and cool. So, hang on, my little eyepiece thing is sticking. There we go. So next one we're gonna try is one that doesn't have an eye worm. Here's small tooth and feathers. This is the one that we use to catch catfish. And I kind of want to see if it does the same thing out here, or if it's, I think you can catch sunfish on this lure as well. So I don't really have my hopes up for these kind of lures. It's the ones that are sort of like weird combinations that I haven't tried yet that I'm curious about. Yeah. So that was a sunfish as well. I should probably write that one down, sunfish. There we go. Okay, so Luco or Robin, can you make a clip of this? This is, I just want to be able to make a clip that I can show to the mods of what happens with my thing. I just need them to see that this pops out and that you can kind of see behind it, but it's still accessible. So like if I close the menu, oops, wrong button. Ugh, it's still sitting there. If I close the menu, have a look at this again, you can see that right from the get-go, even when I haven't touched it yet, the bar is already out here. And this is actually my bar for scrolling down along here, I think. I don't know. I can feel the touching, but it's not doing anything. Anyways, so when I click on the post here, as you saw before, I can click into this. And basically what's happening is I can't do anything along here because it doesn't actually exist here. This is just visually, this is what I'm seeing. But like I can go back here and for party invite, I'm in line with it. You can see it highlights as I go up to it. And I mean, I'm not all the way back yet. I'm at the same place you would be to do this. So it's still accessible. It's just hidden behind there. So yeah. I am gonna party invite him though. Hey man, I'm just out fishing in the wilds, doing some experimenting. What's going on? Apparently nothing is going on. Unless, no, everything should be good. Got my voice turned up. Very strange. Anyways. Small tooth and feathers, let's just call that sunfish. All right, so next up on the docket, blue scales and small tooth. So this one would have caught, what was it, like an eel or something like that? This is the one that would have caught an eel out there before in the jungle. So this might have something interesting in here. Kind of have a feeling this one's also going to be sunfish. Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good, you?
Good, good. I'm just doing some fishing out in the wilds. What are you up to?
Just questing.
Sweet. What level are you at now? 16, I'm gonna guess. I think that's about what he was at before. 15 or 16. Thank you. Do you want to send me that link on Steam, Luca? Oh, what? Spiral back snail. There we go. Okay, so tooth and scales is spiral back snail. That is pretty important. It's one of the ones I need for recipes. Okay, so blue scale, small tooth. Yeah. Anything anything you can find on that's gonna help. I'm not, as far as I know, I didn't do a fucking thing in OBS to change anything, so yeah, because like I didn't mess with my Vive mic at all. And as far as I can tell, the filters are still active, so like noise gating and stuff like that. But I'm not really sure about the reverb. It seems like it's being introduced elsewhere. And I would normally think like, oh, it might be coming through the no. And that's what I that's what my original thought was, is that it might be that, but it's not. And I can also see if that was the case. Hang on a second. So in the audio output capture, I would see my own voice reverbing into that if that was the case.
Hey, if you eventually want to head over to the
Sorry, yeah, say that again.
if you want, can you help me grind at the worms?
Yeah, for sure. I'll head over there in like 5 to 10 minutes or so.
Alright, I'm by the Lucian Plains, so I'll just cut through there to get to the desert.
Cool. All right. Well, blue scale, small tooth. That's a really fucking good one. I'm gonna keep that. Small tongue and lesser eye is the most basic one in here, but I'm pretty sure the last time I came in here, I actually caught that cloak fish. I think that's a cloak fish. I think that's what I caught it on. Was this. So could be something to do with the tongue, if that's the case, and maybe there's a better lure for cloak fish then, like, I don't know, like tongue and feathers or something like that. I didn't make like every possible lure that I could have, so we'll see. pretty good suspicion that this is going to be a sunfish most of the time, and occasionally a cloakfish. I would say that's a possibility, except for the fact that I don't hear my own voice in my headphones, and I would if that was what was going on. All right, I'll give it like one more, and we'll see what happens. Like I know I caught one of those cloakfish on the basic lure because it's all I had the first time we came in here. So I feel like there's a pretty good chance it's the tongue that's causing it. Fuck. Maybe I'll keep going until it breaks. Just so I don't miss out on reading what one of these might be. Because I find that it's like you have one thing that is going to be predominantly good on catching a certain type of fish, depending on the area, and then you have a secondary thing which it's also going to be pretty good. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so four sunfish, one cloakfish. So the tongue is good. So small tongue, lesser eye. Okay. So put a pin in that one. Now, I think Rotten Finger is going to heighten all of these. So if I'm right, Rotten Finger and Small Tongue is going to give me a cloakfish. But let's see, because the Rotten Finger might overpower that and be the item which gives a specific type of fish. In which case, I would have a chance of getting a cloakfish, but it's going to be more likely that I catch whatever it is that the Rotten Finger gives. All right. So hopefully this isn't a cloakfish, so I know what it... Sunfish? Are you fucking kidding me? So sunfish are obviously attracted to the tongue a little bit. Sunfish and cloakfish are attracted to the tongue. They want the tongue. But I'm wondering what the Rotten Finger if it has its own thing that, like, this, whatever I'm reeling in feels different than usual. So I don't think it's a sunfish. Oh my god, it's a fucking sunfish. Are you fucking kidding me? I should stop making guesses about what I think it is based on how it's coming in, because generally speaking, it seems like it doesn't really matter. So, like, the rotten finger, I have one theory that the rotten finger is basically a like an amplifying agent on the lure. And I have another theory that it is like an exotic thing. Hey, Stim, what's going on? My rod, Luca, is literally a stick still because there are no other fishing rods in the game yet. So if I catch another sunfish here, I'm going to just move on off of these and see if maybe with another one that I have a theory on what it catches, if it amplifies catching those. Yeah, okay. So I think I can fucking put a pin in that one. Rotten finger, small tongue is only sunfish. All right, I'm gonna try one more here, and then I'm gonna go help my buddy with his worm problem. So hang on, let's have a look here what we got. So blue scales might be the spiral back snail. Eyeworms were definitely dwarf sharks, so I wouldn't be surprised if I catch dwarf sharks using an eyeworm and a rotten finger. But let's do rotten finger and blue scales and see what that gets us. I think I have one of those. There we go. So this should get me a spiral back snail if it's an amplifying. If rotten fingers are basically amplifiers. Or at least that's my theory on it anyways. Rotten fingers are literally the only fishing ingredient I've gotten that is blue. So I kind of feel it's like generally speaking, blue is just better than green, but in this case, when there's only the one thing that I've gotten, I feel like there's a pretty good chance that it serves a singular purpose and isn't just because you can get them all over the place. Dwarf shark, interesting. So blue scale, rotten finger, a dwarf shark nibbled. So it could be the tooth then that was causing the spiral back to bite. If this is a dwarf shark, I'm going to say that's probably the case. Nope, spiral back snail. All right, I'm going to just call those two. So rotten finger, blue scale. Okay, so I think I've got a pretty good idea that that's what the rotten finger does. So given that, I mean, eyeworm and rotten finger, I feel like that's a guarantee that that is going to catch me a dwarf shark. It just feels like that's the only real thing it could be. No, I'm a level 4 fisherman. If I equip my sword, it makes me level 20. They each have their own levels within the subclasses. I'm gonna try this rotten finger and large minnow, and this will be the last of my tests, because I feel like I've got a pretty good idea that the rotten finger just acts as maybe an attractant, like a natural attractant, or maybe a like it amplifies the likelihood of catching whatever it is it's attached with. I don't know. It's kind of strange that it would catch two different things. Like I would have a shark nibbling, but also the spiral back on that last one. That's quite interesting. Yeah, we kind of screwed something up today, and I don't know what caused it, but as soon as I finish doing this and catching something, hopefully with this, then I'll have a look, take a quick little breather, refill my water, and have a look if it maybe altered some of the mic settings on the computer. I don't really understand what it would have done, and I uninstalled it, so maybe it did something, and then when I uninstalled it, I don't know. Either way, it didn't fucking work, and I'm kind of upset about it.
But I don't think anyone's over here, so I have to.
If you have quests you can run, that might be the best way to get XP right now. I don't know.
No, this seemed pretty quick anyway. I was running at 16 over here, and then it got me up halfway, so this seemed to go pretty fast.
Okay, I'm just finishing up here, and I'll head over there in a second.
Alright.
So a dwarf shark off of minnow. Let me see if I had any other. Yeah, eyeworm and minnow got me a dwarf shark. So I'm gonna say that eyeworm and large minnow is probably your best bet for dwarf shark. Though I caught it on eyeworm and everything, pretty much. It was giving me dwarf sharks. The lesser worm, I think it's called eyeworm and lesser worm. That might also be like the lesser. Wait, did I say lesser worm? Is that what I meant? Lesser eye. I wrote lesser worm. I meant lesser eye. Eyeworm and lesser eye gave as much sunfish as it did dwarf sharks. So the lesser eye is obviously, it's the eyeworm competing with the lesser eye, being that the lesser eye wants to catch sunfish and the eyeworm. So this also did cloakfish. Very interesting. So dwarf shark and cloakfish, which might make... Okay, so that makes sense because the minnow and the scales were the two that worked really well for cloakfish. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the rotten finger is a catalyst, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to take myself out of the wilds here, and I didn't reset my whole computer. I suppose I could do that real quick. It won't be a real quick thing. I mean, even with me doing it quickly, it's still going to take a while, but I can definitely try that. Yeah, the problem that I'm having is that I don't even know what it would be echoing from. So I don't know, I'll have a look. and see if there's anything in the Windows audio panel or anything that's showing anything. And if not, then I don't know. Yeah. All right. Give me 1 sec. All right, so I'm pretty sure I figured out what it is. So this is what I sound like right now. Now let me change one thing. Okay, so now all I did is I removed one audio source on OBS. So I'm assuming that now it's probably good. Yeah. Fuck me. All right, just give me 1 second. So, the good news is that stupid Moobot now playing thing or whatever did not break my stream. But the downside is that stupid Moobot thing still doesn't work. So no, the audio sources, I think I didn't realize it actually kept it, but I made an audio source to see if it added in an option to add Moobot as an audio source. It's just the way it works on OBS. But yeah, you got a pretty mouth, boy. Looking so sweet. But yeah, and also, Robin, your stream might be delayed, so you might want to hit refresh because you're quite a bit behind there. I don't know how much, but yeah. So we need to look into another option that can integrate with chat for you selecting my music and me being able to have a default playlist that just auto plays. I've got the playlist. I just need a way to control it through chat. So if you guys can find anything or whatnot, or if you can figure out even how the hell to make Moobot work, that would be cool. Yes, but Moobot still didn't work, and it was a gigantic waste of time, so I still blame you for it. No, I do not upload on YouTube, Casta. I feel like it's kind of a redundancy as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't be against uploading to YouTube because it's an automatic thing I can just tick on. I just don't feel like doubling down with Twitch and YouTube. I know I could increase my viewers on some stuff, but to be honest, people who want to watch this are going to hop on Twitch, they're going to see, and there's, they can have up to 3 months of past broadcasts, which is a lot. So, but yeah, if you check out my backlog, there is every single video of me playing this game since I started, which is a whole lot of videos. And that'll keep you busy for about 130 hours. Is he not here? Hey, I'm just over at the Worms now. Sorry about that. It took me a little bit longer than I thought.
Alright, I'm coming over right now.
Let's have a look at that little something I got in my book. What was it? So I cut the spiral back snail. Oh yeah, this is the one I didn't read. It can be found in multiple regions. So they both kind of say things along those lines, all of these. So what I really want to find is where the Ridgeback comes from.
Hey,
And
I gotta
clownfish.
go eat real quick, so I'm gonna be sitting right there.
Okay. I may not actually be able to do this solo. It's just gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it solo just because it'll pull 2 worms, but I'll try.
Best of luck. You can try and leave the party, see if that helps.
these things are super annoying. Well, this new sword definitely helps on these. Oh, I forgot to write this in here. Rotten finger and large minnow. Yeah. Yeah, I think in general I'm geared up pretty well, but it's still tough when you have multiple enemies attacking you and they're disappearing and you can't. The worms are just annoying. Okay. So what level is he at? 16. Okay. DeMarzio is offline. Excuse me. All right. I don't know if he's actually going to get any XP for this, but this might actually be a good chance to do a little bit of testing. Yeah, the up hits definitely don't trigger on these worms the way that I feel they should. But it's mainly due to the angle of hitting them, as far as I can tell. Oh my god, these things are the worst. So glad I don't actually have to do these things anymore. I'm doing them to help him out. Wow. I think the problem with these, I'm gonna die here. The problem with these leechers and any of the creatures that are at ground level is it feels like, come on, there we go. It feels like when you're hitting, like if your weapon is interfering with your compass or anything like that, it doesn't register the hit properly. So I'll have issues where it doesn't register across as well as up. It's just very strange. Maybe I'll test on these small little ones. Like this guy. I'm gonna call out what isn't hitting here. Okay, so all those hit. That was good. Oh my god, a Rune Mage reagent. Nice. Yeah, the problem is like it's not necessarily fighting the things, it's making your hits actually register on them. So up didn't register. That time they both did. Or all did, I should say. They all registered there. Up and right didn't register. Up didn't register. Up and right didn't. So that one I have a feeling was distance related. I read a post, somebody said hitting like at like that lower angle, but I'm not. Doesn't seem that consistent, to be honest. Yeah, they said hitting at that lower angle still registers. And I mean, only my hit to the left there registered, which is confusing as hell to me, but. These guys are a really good source of Rune Mage reagents. I'm gonna have to just farm these for a while. Screw the big worms. These ones are good for reagents, which is like my most precious commodity. These things get my shoulder sore. That's the other thing, like hitting at that low angle is really unnatural. These worms are the worst designed enemy in the game, like by a large margin. So the upstrokes weren't registering on those either. Well, okay, so here's the thing. These worms, yeah, these worms are good for grinding on for reagents. One, because they're quick to kill, and two, because they're not going to kill you. Like you usually are going to have them dead before they even go underground, so they're not that annoying. Problem is when people grind the worms, they're grinding for XP. They're not grinding for loot. I'm getting like half registrations, like. So that one, the upstroke didn't register. I didn't notice this being much of an issue on the like on the dungeon or anything like that, but I really do notice it lower down. Luca, can you make a clip of that? I'm gonna show that to the devs. I know Riley was asking last week or a few days ago if anyone could send him a video of angles or whatever. Sorry, not angles, of hits not registering. And it's weird because like straight across, I don't really have much problems with hits registering now, but at that lower angle, I still definitely do. Okay, well, you can rewind the clips. So you just clip that and then go back further. But basically what I'm saying is with downward hits, they really aren't registering, especially the upstrokes. I don't notice it on like the large creatures that are tall and like at eye level or above me, but I really am noticing it on the leechers. And maybe it's just me like being at the wrong distance or something, but it's that lower down hit that you almost can't even get the upstroke because of the angle. So I'm noticing that the sword needs to hit about here on them. You know, like some enemies you're hitting them like this. These ones you need to hit like that for it to register. Like that all registered. But the problem I'm having is that combined with being like close to them makes it a little bit difficult to get the hit registration on them. So I think it's less of a problem with the hit registration of the warrior class. Like that upstroke didn't register because it was too far back. It's less of a problem with the hit registration of the warrior class and more of a problem with the hitbox of the leechers. Mainly because the sword isn't registering on the tip. I can make myself miss one. Like that upstroke didn't hit because of the distance. It was a fine upstroke as far as I'm concerned. Like you'd be hard pressed to make a more. Okay, cool. Like half of these aren't hitting because it's the tip of the sword, but as soon as I get close, the upstroke didn't register there because I was coming up on an angle. Because, I mean, how else am I supposed to, like, am I supposed to go like over, put it in my legs, and then go up? See, and this is the other thing is with the leechers. Yeah, like none of those were hitting. With the leechers, it's not bad because you can, from the side, you can hit them, and it's not as big of a deal because of the distances and like angle and stuff. But from the front, they're like, which is what they aggro on. See, that was perfect, and it felt really, really difficult. I should be able to fight his face from here. Fucking I can. I don't know. It's like it doesn't seem very consistent on the hits registering on leechers, and it never has for me. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a problem so much with the warrior class because there was some changes that kind of messed it up. I think it's more just the hitboxes of these things are really, really tough to be consistent on. I feel like that's not what I just did. Like with me leaning in like that, that's almost how you have to fight all the leechers because of the hitbox not really being easy to trigger. Let's see if I can do that consistently. I hate these stupid disappearing, burrowing leechers. Oh, come on. I just want to test something, you stupid creature. Come back. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Terrible. Just kill that one because he's an idiot. I would say what the problem is I feel like the only way you can realistically like attack them is like this, which doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel natural. They're actually, so Riley made a post a while back on the on why it's upswings and not downswings, but in my opinion would be a perfectly fine combo. Right, down, left, right, for leechers. May not work for other stuff above head, but for these guys, like yeah. Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
Good. I'm just testing some swing combo stuff. Are you out here to farm worms?
Cool looking sword.
Thanks.
I'm wondering if these worms turn red when but I'm like a hair away, so I don't know.
So
I'm trying to find some nearest red mobs.
So if you want to get some XP here, just come with me through here. One guy who's with me here. Wait, where are we? I think I got turned around. It's over this way. One guy who was with me who's like trying to level. He's I was gonna give him a hand killing the higher level worms here, because all of these worms around this area are gonna be about like level 17-ish, maybe 17 or 18, somewhere in there. but the worms that spawn right around the mouth of this thing are all level 20. So for XP, if you get a group, they're actually quite good. I'm just gonna see if he's still here. He might have had a disconnect. Oh, he's right there. So yeah, all of these ones are great. And if you want, you can join us. I think he's just got back here. Here, let me shoot you an invite.
Cool.
I got us a posse, Raccoon. Okay, thank you, Luca. There you go.
There we go.
That was quick.
Wow. Told you I was close.
Run reagent. That.
I might be stuck in combat. Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, we got 3 over here.
Yeah, they'll always pull in groups of 2. Which, if you're doing good enough like we are, we could probably pull a whole bunch back to back. Like this.
You
Yeah, I'm getting like 500 off of them.
That's pretty good. Plus, you'll get the, if we do them quick enough, you get the XP chain. And that's what really gives you the big XP.
Don't need something.
I guess at this point, fatigue's gonna set in before we die.
Yeah.
shit. Got quite a few. Behind you.
Yep. Kind of XP are you getting off these?
532.
Around 5.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
most
pretty
I've
good.
seen is 577. The most I've seen is like at least 400.
$613 off that one.
Nice.
$616 on that one. Feathers.
Feathers. Interesting for worms that wouldn't appear to have feathers.
Gonna stay
Right.
the bird.
A few feathers from these dudes. Something's not right. I mean, unless they ate a chicken.
It's plausible.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'll be here for a bit, DeMarzio, if you want to come.
Well, I got a new armor piece, but my gauntlets are already the better ones that I could get
Oh, yeah.
from this area. Scales.
Oh, there's one back there.
Help! Mistakes were made! Mistakes were made!
Level 1.
Ah! Ah!
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah, you can't really run in here as a level 1. Doesn't work so well.
So mistakes were.
Yeah, you can't do this area as a level 1. You have to be at least like level 14 or so, or you'll just die too quick.
I wasn't thinking that they were at the destroy this time. Yeah, I look at the before we decided.
Yeah, as level 1, they'll just basically insta-aggro you. I won't be able to draw their aggro too much.
I'm about 80 below 17. Goal is at least to get a full hit. What up?
What's up, Demarzio?
Shit. Northeast. Shit.
Hey, what sword is that?
It's from the dungeons. The level 20 dungeon, the Tridu Mines.
Oh. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got a nice look to it. Yeah, it does look like a big old tuning fork.
If I can get the rare level 20.
One second, guys. I gotta check my phone.
Yo, DeMarzio, bring him back into here. Bring him back
Right.
into here. There we go. Just gonna grab a drink. Just be a second.
1 second. Bye.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I feel like we're in the movie Tremors.
Yep. Fucking love Tremors. What a great movie.
Jesus Christ. Wish Musketeer had more damage orbs.
Sorry. I can switch it up. I just want to make sure no one goes down, you know. Shit. Which is
Well, no, I'm
happening
just.
right now.
I'm just.
Oh, you mean in general?
Sick of using poisoning, yeah. I mean, I'm
I see what
Musketeer
you're
too, and it's like I want a bomb or something.
I hear you. Oh, Max wants to know what's going on.
Hey, on. I'm gonna have to get off in a bit, so.
Alright.
Gotta get going here in like 10 minutes too. Appreciate the group though. It's good XP.
Yeah, this is what you want to do right now to get yourself up to 20. I know it can be if you don't have any quests left, anyways. If you have quests left, do use those to get to 20. But
I have a few, but it's like Grim Reaper 3 and.
that once you get a few levels from this, that's a lot easier to do too. You want to do it with a party for sure, but I mean, I don't really mind doing stuff like this because I'm still getting drops of like rune mage reagents and stuff, which I desperately need all the time.
Yeah, that doesn't go away.
That's pretty much what I spend all of my dram on. Once I leveled up the fellowship, it was like, well, that's about it, unless I want to buy a house. And everybody's told me, like, don't bother buying a house, you'll just regret it.
Yeah, I was told the same thing. It's like the situation where it looks like it's different a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I'll actually see about investing into a house. But now I'm good.
Yeah.
I use the restroom real quick.
So close to leveling up too. Say I'm like about 90%. Maybe a little bit higher. 95 maybe.
Where are you at in your level, DeMarzio?
1/8. Let's. Yeah.
You got,
1/8 of the
you,
way to 20.
You got some levels left, though, right?
I got some quests and shit too. Yeah.
We should do that as soon as. As soon
How about
as
tomorrow. Are you gonna be on?
Oh yeah, I'm on every day, man.
All right. I would do that tomorrow for sure, man.
You just don't
But
have time
tonight,
today, or you don't
might
feel
well
like
just
it.
fuck around. What time is it? Shit.
Like 5 my time. I'll be on for another like 2 hours or so if you want help with doing stuff. Because I mean, when you get to 20, the gear you
maybe,
get
yeah.
is substantially better because you can do the dungeon and like. You should have stuck around yesterday, man. You literally only had to do one more round and you would have got it. Or 2 days ago, sorry.
Dude, I felt like I was a detriment to the party, you know, to be honest.
And I got to go.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know how you feel, DeMarzio, because like when you're not level 20, you just feel like you're holding everyone back.
Hey on. I'll see you
Yeah,
later
that's
if
kind
you're
of what
still
I felt
on.
Yeah, for sure, man. Do you want to drop party before you leave? I don't know if you caught that. Oh yeah, you did.
I'm back.
Cool. Yo, we just lost Raccoon, but we have. I think Mac just replied to me and saying he was on his way. And oh, he said invite me to party. Okay.
And I gotta run to the liquor store too. It's part of the problem,
What's up, Mac?
just being honest.
Hey.
So I'll be back in like 8 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we're just
You
grinding
cut
some
them
worms
down.
to help level people up. And Marzio's almost at 20. Well, he's an eighth of the way through 20. Through 19, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm apparently still stuck in combat.
Are you guys
Always.
in the Trader Mines yet?
Not today.
I guess it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna take off now.
Okay, man. Take it easy. Just leave the party before you go, so it doesn't leave you in there or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Do you want to join a fellowship? If you don't have any other ones in mind.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
No one's asked, but
Cool.
yeah, I'm on usually
So-
around this time, Wednesday and Thursday. I
Cool.
play a lot during the day.
So just so you know, the like the communicator that you use for like party chat, if you shake it once, it'll go like purple sparks or it'll go like red sparks. It kind of takes a little time to trigger sometimes, but the like red sparks or like flame colored or whatever, that's fellowship chat, and the purple sparks are party chat.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes it kind of easier to switch between the two, depending on what you're doing. Like if you just need some help with something, you can just switch on the fellowship chat and be like, hey, I need a hand with this. If anybody can help me, and if anyone's on, they'll give you a hand.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Sweet. All right, take it easy, man.
I don't like being inside someone else.
Yeah, that's Mac's way of saying hello. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Give me some knuckles, man.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, bro.
All right,
I-
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
logging.
DiMarzio just went to go grab some beer, I think. I think he lives like right beside the liquor store.
Okay. That's his necessary items in order to
We should,
play this game.
since they're gone now, we should give him a hand with his quests so he can get up to 20. And then that way when we do the mines, he won't feel like he's like a hindrance. I don't think he is at all, but
So we're helping him get to 20. Is he 19 right now?
yeah, he's 19 and like an 8th. So I figure if he completes a couple quests, he should be like most of the way, if not all of the way. And he's got to have some
Yo,
quests
there's
that
no
are
way he's
like.
gonna get. There's no way.
Well, he's got a bunch of quests
I don't
because
know. I don't think he's
he-
gonna get 20.
he has like a ton of quests. Like I think he is literally just he always just comes and like plays with me and like I'm ahead in quests, so he'd be like, oh no, we won't worry about my quests. We'll just like do like whatever you're doing. I'm like, all right.
I remember. Yeah, no, that's how I was. I was like, I just stopped doing quests
Yeah.
for like the last 5 levels. So I
Yeah.
was like, why do quests? And it still took me 2 days with quests and farming the snakes out in the wilds to get me to 20. So I
Yeah.
don't think we can get them to 20. Not gonna lie.
We might be able to. We'll see, I guess. But even if we can just give him a hand with some of the like kill quests and stuff, that'd be pretty solid
Oh,
for
yeah.
him.
This guy, hold up. Tempting, but
I was doing testing earlier on with like what kind of lures caught what in the wilds. That was kind of neat.
what was it? The only ones I found is a large minnow will catch me the piranha out in the desert wilds, just a large minnow, and then the worm will catch me cloakfish and sharks.
Yeah.
And that's what I found.
Yeah, I did. I've just been testing different types of lures and seeing like what does what, and then that way I can kind of at least narrow it down. I just
found.
so the big one that I discovered, which is what you need for potions, is the spiral back snail. You get that from using blue scales. I've caught them with blue scales and small tooth. So I think blue scales and rotten finger are the two that you'd want to use, because rotten finger, from what I can tell, doesn't catch anything on its own. It's more like a catalyst, like it'll like power up.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've tried.
Yeah, so
I've tried
blue scales
using
and
rotting finger so much.
yeah, so blue scales and rotten finger out in the desert wilds will get you spiral back snails. I think I didn't make one of those, but I'm gonna make some and test it out later. And hopefully that's the case.
I just have to get all those fucking potions. What potion is? I'm dying. Ugh. What potion does that make with the spiral back?
Well, you need spiral backs for the empowered strikes potion, and you need spiral backs for the. Is it speed potion? No. I think it's greater healing potion, maybe.
The concentrated one?
Yeah.
Shit, that's why I need to get, what's it called? I
Yeah,
need to get those
concentrated healing.
fucking recipes.
Oh shit! I think I can make this one now. The concentrated healing. I got a couple spiral backs now.
Where do you find the concentrated healing spell? That's what I need to do.
Do you got some Ithacac potion on you right now?
Not on me, but at my house.
So go to your house, get the Ithacac potion, then go out to the Lamavoran frontier where all the flowers are, and drink the Ithacac potion, and you'll find one of them in that little like Stonehenge right outside the like resort place.
Yeah.
You'll find one in there, and you'll find one in the
Okay.
the mine thing by the north, with the gear wall or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Gear wall. Oh yeah.
yeah, like in that little
yeah.
mine. You'll find one on the floor in there, and then you'll also find one in the desert. Actually, like straight up this side, on the north side of the ruins. You can like climb up into the like walls or whatever, and then it eventually goes inside that cave. On one of the like platforms outside, you'll find a spell or a recipe. Sorry.
One of them on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside.
Shit,
Not
do you know
on
what
the
recipe that one is? Is it a good recipe?
Well, it's either empowered strikes, concentrated healing, or that one. That one might be body lantern potion. No, it's not. I think it would be speed potion. That one's probably speed potion.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Do you know which one? Do I have to like go into like where like
You
where
just go up there and you'll find it.
There's all those like.
Just take 2 Ithacac
Okay.
potion. Like you could do that shit solo easy, but that's where they are, and you'll find them relatively easy. And then another cool thing is in the. I'm gonna here. Come with me over here, and I'll show you something. You don't have it with you, but you can like. I'll show you where it is because it's kind of neat. On the ruins over here, if you drink Ithacac potion, there's like a hidden set of stairways that you can like go up. I'll just show you where they are because it's kind of neat to see. But
What happens if you go up them?
nothing right now. But I imagine at some point there'll be a reason to go up there.
Like a boss? No, there's already a boss out here.
I don't know what it would be. Maybe just a recipe, something like that.
Shit, I wonder if I could do it in one Ithacac potion.
If you want, we can try it.
I mean, yeah. I got one. I have enough shit to make like 10, so I'll make it
So
an extra one just in case.
what I would recommend doing then is, well, hang on one second. We'll get through here and I'll show you where that. Oh, we're just walking over towards the Chthonic ruins to Marzio. I'm just showing them where that hidden stairway is. But yeah, it's like up over here.
Is it on this rock right here?
Nah, right here. So you can't. I don't even think you can get up to it. I don't think you can get up to it without seeing without having the Ithacac potion. But when you have it, there'll be a ramp that goes up here and spirals around all the way up. It's pretty cool. Hang on, where's Demarzio at? But yeah, so what I would recommend doing is go to the Lamavoran frontier, or
Yeah, go
whatever.
there.
First go to the one with the gear wall by the adventurers thing or whatever, the adventurers camp. So you go there, drink the Ithacac potion, grab that recipe, then quickly run over through the Lamavoran
Grab
frontier.
the one in the
Yeah, by the resort or whatever.
and then teleport over to this ruin.
Yeah, and then go to the
right
wall.
here.
Go to the wall.
And then go into the
Go
wall.
up, get the speed recipe off of there, come back down, and then run over here and grab this. You could do it in one potion, I think.
Sweet.
It'd be tight, but you got a speed run to do it.
I'm gonna make another one. Yeah, I'm gonna make another one just in case.
Yeah, why don't? Yeah, okay. So Demarzio, we're gonna help you with your quests.
What?
So I want you to look. I want you to look and pick out any of the
Sorry, Mike.
quests you have that have like a kill quest or something. Like not the ones that are like go and kill this many creatures in the wilds. Like just the ones that are like go and kill this guy or whatever. Things like that.
I have the one for the wilds, which is almost done. Noah's Ark Wilds.
What do you have to do?
Actually,
for that
I
one
need
still?
like 36 or 26 corrupted boar,
That'll take a while.
9 elk.
So that stuff
5
you'll
stag.
get. That stuff you'll get mostly from doing the level 20 dungeon because there's all those things in there. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
And that doesn't give you fuck all for XP.
This one.
That doesn't give you fuck all for XP.
I know, it
The
doesn't
ones
give
with
you
the
anything.
wilds don't do
I
anything.
was. It's bullshit. Anyways, Helga, do you remember this one, the Forbidden Temple? Collect
Yes.
spawn staff.
Yeah, we got to go to the jungle.
Jesus.
That one is actually really difficult, and you wouldn't be able to get it yourself. All right, so come with me over here. Just gonna grab my thing that does the stuff. There it is. Just gonna turn into
Wow,
an
your
old
gear
Asian man.
looks fucking sick, man.
Dude, I'm fucking
Yeah, that's
stacked
fine.
right now.
I'm used to that. No, your tanking gear though is sick, dude. That's awesome. It looks so cool, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It looks pretty tight. So we probably want to go to Utah Village. Ingles in it.
Dude,
Whoa!
the
Wow!
temple. What?
Right.
There's what's behind the mount there. Venture. I'm gonna be amazed to see where it actually at because growth, and there was a bunch of frogmen and shit in there.
Nah, there's a trick, man.
I don't know.
We'll get it, and I'll show you
Wow,
how to
that's
do it.
amazing. All right. Heals, right? Absolute. Just keep shooting it. There we go.
So we gotta go
Jesus
this
Christ.
way.
All right.
These guys shouldn't even aggro on us.
No.
I turned off the high quality textures while I was fishing, and makes the game look so much more sparse. Half the time the grass doesn't even show up. Like the grass is like, if you're gonna look
Oh,
at me
no.
in shitty quality, I'm just not even gonna show you anything.
The grass is pretty important. I don't know.
I like it. It really like makes the game feel a lot more like immersive.
Yeah.
Immersion. Immersion. New from Chunmei.
Wow. From immersion. Dude, have you seen that Netflix show yet? Altered Carbon.
Dude, I haven't watched it yet. That's on my list, and
Oh.
I'm really looking forward to watching it.
Guy or...
Yeah, I
It's
fucking
gonna be
love stuff.
fucking awesome.
Am I a Blade Runner guy? There's a big fucking Blade Runner
I'm just
poster
saying,
on
you know.
the basement.
I asked. Oh shit, you're right. Damn. Yeah, you're right. Idiot. No, sorry.
It's a black light poster too. So this guy might
Hauer, dude, that movie's incredible.
might aggro, but let's just. I think we're okay. Come on. If he aggroes, I'll smash
Not
his
that
face in.
impressive, but I did kill him.
You did. You used all your might.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Do you have a quest for Diluvian cubes or Diluvian boxes or something like that? Here, come over here first.
Yeah, where is it? I'm so fucking curious. Holy shit.
Okay,
I've
so
been all through this shit, man.
dude, I know where it is. I know where all the things are. But if you've got that quest, we can knock
Good.
that off in here too. So you have to kind of teleport
Alright.
up on the edge here, and then kind of go through the wall. Oh, these
Okay.
guys are here. So what you got to do? This is the dumbest thing ever, and I would have never found it had somebody not
I
shown
was
me.
here.
Yeah. So watch this. You go up to this, lean inside, and grab a hold of that staff in there. Is that not the dumbest
Are
thing
you
ever?
Why would you have to do that?
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Fuck off.
I would have never gotten that. Never. Because I wouldn't have thought
Dude,
to glitch
I'm-
inside that and get it. Did you complete that one then?
Nope, not yet. Hold on. Oh my fucking
go.
god.
You can get in there.
Where's-
Yeah, you can get it.
All I see the king's body. Yeah,
so
well,
there's like a red staff. It's
but
like
I can't. I'm not doing it right. Shit. This is the stupidest fucking thing. Yeah. Today. Oh, there's a spot. Mm. And grab the staff, right?
Yeah.
Just grab the fucking staff.
You
That's all you gotta do.
You just gotta grab it. Just go inside and you just grab it. You just grab it.
Oh my god! Finally.
And then you hold
What
it
a
until
fucking
it does
joke.
it. Yeah. Okay, so then the
Oh
puzzle
my
box
God.
or whatever is over here. We're gonna teleport through this wall. Oh, hey guys. Fancy seeing you out here. Are you kidding me? I will fucking destroy you. You seriously must be joking right now. If you think
Remember
you can
those?
come
Remember
into
these
here.
guys?
Remember when they were a threat? Remember when they were a problem? So
Tigers? Remember tigers?
this is going to be in your Chud Katet quest. This is going to be one of the spots, but we'll get there. Don't worry about that for now.
Okay. All right.
Clang, clang, clang. And up in here.
I don't know if I got it because it looked like a little tablet and I picked it
Oh,
up
shit,
and it didn't do
okay.
anything.
Look in your
Oh, now they
inventory in the
matter.
recipes page.
I've been finding these the whole time.
Yeah, they don't matter until you
But
have
now
the
it
quest.
fucking
It's silly.
matters.
My inventory or my book?
Super.
Sorry, your book. In your book, in the page, like with the recipes and stuff, you should see them in there. If it disappeared out of your hand, you got it. Okay, so what now? You should have a continuation of that temple quest. And now that I know you got the cubes, we can
I feel
wrap
like
that one
this is
up
the last
too.
one I need to.
Well, it disappeared, but I don't have it in my book.
I'm
Oh,
not so
another
sure
one.
then.
Oh, go ahead, man.
No, it doesn't matter. He's just looking for recipes.
Well, one of the quests that I couldn't figure out, I thought it was the place in the desert with the face fucking symbol that you can shoot or whatever. But it's Iblis the Ghoul plea, but only one you solve his riddle. Do you know what
So-
I'm talking about? Solve Iblis riddle.
Okay, so read the riddle out. Read what it says.
All right. Iblis the Ghoul will hear your plea, but only once you have solved his riddle. You saw me where I never was and where I could never be, and yet within that very place my face you often see. What am I?
So
Search for the
what-
token that answers the riddle and
So what kind of thing do you look
Let
in
me
and
move
see
this
your
out
own?
of your face.
What kind of thing do you look
A
in
mirror.
and see? Yeah. So
A mirror or a pond or
yeah.
something.
So a mirror is a pretty good guess. It's the right one. If you think about it, have you explored your whole house?
Well, this one looked different
No,
than the other
not
one.
really,
The one in
to
the
be
mines
honest.
looked different than the one at the
I don't think I have.
totem.
I haven't paid a lot of-
thingy Bob.
So the answer to that one is go into the basement of your house, and there's a shelf with a mirror on it. Just grab that mirror.
That's it.
You were on. You knew
Jesus
what. You knew the
fucking
answer. You
Christ.
just like me.
Oh
You didn't think that's what
My
it was, though.
fucking god.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just helping Demarzio here.
No.
Those. So where was the one that you first grabbed that you couldn't? That it didn't seem like it showed up. Which one was that?
That was the one by the resort.
Okay, and you found it on the ground inside the like, or kind of like near the like did it have like a purple beam coming up from it or something like that, or a green beam or blue or something like that?
Blue or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, okay, so that was the correct one, and so you should either have like concentrated healing or
That was
speed
the correct
or
one, because when I went to the, what's it called?
you won't
That
you
one
won't
was
get any
green.
you won't get any notification. Well, maybe there's a different one, I don't know, but you won't get any notification that you got it. It's just going to be in your journal then. But there's that one, there's the one in the mines, and there's the one on the cliffside. I'm pretty sure that one though, you found it like that is the right place for it. And if it had a beam coming out of it, it is the correct one. Okay, so let's do your
So which one?
your puzzle box one. So which puzzle
Should
box?
we turn in the?
Well, see, when I picked up the one in the mines, it gave me a journal entry, and then that was the concentrated healing one.
Okay, so then you must
that-
not have gotten the other one that's in the Lamb of Oran Frontier. Just run around the Lamb of Oran Frontier and see if it's maybe somewhere else, and
I'm already
I
at the
picked up
what's
the
it called?
wrong one.
The desert.
Oh, okay. Well, then grab the one on the cliffside in the desert, and then the next
kinda-
time you're there, you could
I
check
want
that
to
one
turn
out.
in the.
Yeah, because
The spawn
there's
staff
that
one.
one mission where you talked to the Explorers League, and you had to drink it, and you had to grab those 3 tablets. That's what it looked like. It looked like that tablet from before. It didn't
Shit.
look like a potion.
Oh, maybe it's over. Maybe it was over on the corner, like where the puzzle box was. I'm not too sure. I know it's out there somewhere.
You know, there's another one in there.
Yeah,
We'll just
there's
go
one-
Run around there next time.
Yeah. So which one do you want to turn in?
I want to turn in the Helga at her camp because I feel like it's the 5th of
I've seen
a
it, though. It looks pretty.
a long quest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like the
So
last one of the.
so why don't you do this?
So Lamora,
Tell-
whatever.
Teleport to your house, and then I'll meet you in High Step. But teleport to your house, go into the basement, hold the mirror, and that'll complete that quest. I don't know if you heard all that. When he comes out, I'll just ask him. When DiMarzio comes out, Oh shit! Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, Luca. Whether or not hiding in the grass mattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Page 4 is going to be my fish page, where I keep all my fifth. That's where I keep my favorite fish. I'm going to sell those. These Blue Moon spores are real beauts. I think I'm going to put them in here. Nice. Those aren't fishes. The fishes go in here into my favorite fishes box. Okay.
Can't seem to find the one in the cliff.
Keep looking. I believe in you.
Like 2 L's that intersect.
Yep.
And an H.
Down and to the right.
What's up, Aeon? How's it going, man?
Hey, what's up?
Kanka Türkler'de ne biz?
I found it.
See, I believed in you. I knew you could do it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess some stuff up.
Yeah, that was a speed potion.
So, what was the other one that you got out of Lamb of Oran?
The healing. Concentrated.
So then the one that you're gonna find is the critical strike potion. Did you do your mirror?
Yep.
Cool. Let's go over here.
Actually,
I'm gonna try to run back and see if I can keep the Silica on and get that last one at the Lamavor.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna teleport us, but I think we should just run there. It's just around the corner, anyways.
All right. Sounds good. Shoulders are fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, they're absurdly large. They're just like
God damn.
they feel like they're out to here. I don't see them, so that's good.
They're
but
fucking
like
sick, dude. They're awesome, man.
they're really big.
You know what we need is ink.
It's what?
Just something to make everything that shade of gray and red
Oh,
on
yeah,
you,
yeah.
or the tan, or even make the shoulder pieces tan. Would be fucking awesome.
So I was saying the best system they could put in would be the same one that Elder Scrolls Online has, where each piece of armor has 3 different colors you can pick,
Yep.
and you get different dyes for doing different things. I think that's the greatest system I've ever seen in an MMO.
Absolutely.
For looks. I'd also like transmogrification stuff. That would be cool to make one set of armor look like
Yeah,
another.
that would be fucking sweet. Yeah.
I want to be able to make my
I
sword
noticed all
look
of
like
my
a
shit is of the desert.
yeah.
Does that mean if I was in the Lucian Plains and I got this gear, would it say that on it? Would it be Lucian Plain gear?
No, it still says
You know
of the
what I mean?
desert. There is no Lucian Plains gear, as far as I
It's
know.
not over here by that
Okay.
box.
The other place it might be then is if you were looking straight on at the resort and like the Stonehenge thing was like
Your mic
straight in
cut
front
out.
of you. If you're looking straight at the resort and the Stonehenge thing was like right in front of you,
Grabbing a beer.
turn back to the right and go back out that way. And I think there might be something along that way. It might be one of the stone tablets, but I remember there being something along that way as well. Not really sure where else it could be.
Say that again. Your
Wow,
mic
is that
cut
the
out.
sun?
If you were looking at the resort, turn to your right and go that way.
From the box, looking right from the box.
No, looking right from the resort.
Well, like looking at the resort, but from like what angle? From
Like from the
box?
front, like not from the box side. Like if you were looking at the resort and Stonehenge was behind it, that's where you'd want to be. That's the only place I can think of where it might be.
Wow, those capes are fucking
We're,
sick, man.
We're almost in the Lamavor and Frontier, so I'll come and give you a hand.
I can't believe it. I've been there like 3 times and they were all just
Did you get any rings out
Whatever.
of the world boss?
nope. Or what? How would I know? Like, I mean,
What?
I have 2 striking rings.
No, they're
I feel like
very
the-
specific rings. They're gold instead of red, and they'll say Signet of Draco.
Oh,
So if you have any gold rings instead of red
oh, mine are
ones,
fucking blue. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. No, I don't. No.
yeah, like the ring picture will be gold, and it'll be a purple ring. But it'll say Signet of Draco.
Oh,
So if none of them
like
say
that.
Signet of Draco,
So
so
I have the purple is what? Epic?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Epic, legendary, whatever the fuck
Or
they
what are they
classify it
calling it?
as. I
Okay.
don't know. It's one of the two.
I have 3 of those.
Wait, which ones?
I have.
Bro. Hey. Hello.
Chest
Where's
piece? Oh, what's up?
Hang on a
Org
sec.
Seb?
where's Winderwood?
Okay, so you're gonna go.
Wenderwood.
You're gonna go out this way, and go across the bridge on the right.
That one over there, right?
Actually, you know what?
Or it's over
Hang
there.
on a second.
Yeah.
They changed the maps. You're probably too low level to get through that way, but here, just come this way. I'll show you.
All right. And by the way, what's a good mob to attack to get a better sword or that's
It can be
likely to be a sword?
it can be any mob because it's RNG based. So
I keep on getting crappy swords. I have like all these basic swords, like beginner swords and crap.
so that also depends on what level you are. So like and what level of mobs you're attacking. So you can attack stuff that's a higher level than you with like a party, and you'll have a better chance of getting better loot and you'll get more XP out of it. But anyways,
All right.
you'll find people. Hang on a second.
So I have
Yeah,
to meet this
so-
one person. What's it? One sec. The Sergeant Siegfried.
Hey, Jebs.
Sergeant Siegfried.
Hey, Hez. Okay, so Wenderwood is if you go across this bridge, straight across there. Like there's 2 bridges.
Yeah.
There's one to the left and one to the right. Go across the one to the right, and there's like a mountain range there. Just stay along that mountain range, and follow it all the way
Not
around.
fair.
There's a road there, and it's all the way around there. So if you look in your
Yeah,
book,
I have to
do
go
you-
to the tower near
do you have the
Fulton's
map?
Gate.
Do you have the map for this area or for that area?
Should we just
yet?
run them up there, or
Oh no, you can get there.
Fulton's Gate is what it says.
it might be fun though?
Well, we can take
Just
him
to
through the
bring him up
short
there.
way, I guess, but he's not really going to
Yeah.
learn the landscape, which is pretty important
Ah,
right now.
right.
But do you have
Right,
your
that's-
map?
That's a good point.
Do you have a map in your book?
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I have my map.
Okay, so do you see on the high step map? We're actually not on that map right now. So do you have
Yeah.
one that says Maat's Keep right in the middle? There's like a big circle.
I don't.
I don't know if you've gotten that map yet.
I don't have it.
Okay, so
I don't have that.
you
map.
will get that map and it'll make a lot more sense once you get it, but basically if you just follow this mountain range all the way around, you're going to see like some guard posts and like a guard tower and stuff, and then at the very end of it
Yeah, I have to
it'll go
to
up
the
a
guard
hill.
Tower.
Yeah, okay, so just follow this mountain range around and you'll get there.
All right, so. Okay. Thank you.
Sweet.
Sweet. That's a pretty neat emote. Yeah, I don't mind walking people through things, but the guy clearly didn't even know where he was, so it kind of would help him to actually walk
Yeah.
around and learn where he is. Otherwise, it's just going to get harder from there on out. I mean, we could have taken him down this
It's a
path
very
over
good
here.
point. It's a very good point. No, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
like we could have shortcutted him right over there, but I don't even think he actually needed to be there. He was saying he needed to go to a guard post, and he was talking about like other dudes and stuff. And I just went
No,
back to
but
his
what
first
you were
question of where
saying is-
Wenderwood was.
Totally correct.
Yeah,
I had to run around so many acres just to find out where I was going because now I know those areas.
yeah.
It's absolutely correct, dude.
I'm gonna keep my graphics on low in here, so I can see all the goodies on the ground that I haven't ever been able to see before.
So, oh shit.
So
let's see. Helga.
yeah, we're gonna go.
Helga
And, hey, look!
encampment.
Hey, look who it is!
Where- Who is that?
What up?
Oh,
it's Matt.
wow. Oh wow.
Oh
I've been around the whole lane of here in Frontier. I don't see it.
fuck!
You don't see what?
The only place I can think it might be is
All
over.
right, so-
All right, bye, Mac.
All right then. No,
Wait,
the little town where Heka is in is over
No,
here
no.
and around the bend.
you can get to it over here this way. It's quicker, actually.
All right.
I think.
Oh, the entrance to the new dungeons.
Oh, you know what? Let's go this way, actually, because I want to find some stuff to harvest.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they need a little bit of something, but the thing is like if you want to know whether you can harvest, you just teleport. You use the teleport thing, and it'll put a box around it if it's harvestable. Harvestable doesn't sound like the correct word, but I think it is. It sounds like there should be an extra
It's
syllable in there.
comprehensible. So
That doesn't
No,
sound right
that's the
either.
Politics of grammar.
I mean, I know it's right. I think it's right,
Yeah.
but it doesn't sound right. Is what my point is.
Well, there's always going to be someone who's going to oppose your opinion on grammar.
I guess.
So, just you know that. I mean,
Wait, look at this one. Looks a little bit taller. No, definitely not. Is there nothing to harvest in here? I haven't seen a single fucking thing yet.
no, there usually is those stream or whatever the hell they are,
Stream.
Rocks.
You just made that up.
right? Yeah, I did. Okay, at least I'm honest. Seriously, it's not a real thing. You got me.
Oh, wait here. This looks like a little blue flower. This might be something. No.
Nope, it's not.
Fucking. Yeah, it is. It
Oh, it is. What is it?
Chitriltro.
Oh, of course.
Not
Yes.
Not even
I
lying.
knew that those have grown here for years.
Yes. The famous Chitriltro. Chitriltro. That
It's
is
been in
exactly.
my family for a long time.
It's a long kept secret in my family. The Chitriltro. Sounds like a drunk
The
guy
secret
asking
is
for.
the name changes every time.
It's like a really drunk guy asking for like a burrito or something like that. Give me one of those Chitriltros, something.
He's trying to say cilantro.
Yeah, it's. Put a little more Chitriltro on it.
Cilantro. One of those, man.
Put some Tonto and jump on it.
And then the Merle Haggard records come on. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, here's some more Chitriltro. Look at this Chitriltro. Give me that.
Goddamn, get that shit.
Get that Chitriltro. I think her little camp is up here. Right past these pigs.
I need like 17 of them, but I don't care about them right now. at all.
Chitriltros or
I want
pigs?
to turn this quest in.
Oh, these pigs you
Uh,
can't get anyways. These are regular
everything.
pigs. These are regular pigs.
Oh, fuck off, regular pigs. Get out of here.
You gotta get into the wild and get them wild ass pigs. Pigs that be wilding out.
I'm an angry. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hello.
Damn,
Let me
Helga.
hear you up, baby.
You a big
What's up?
girl.
Uh,
Why are some of the NPCs just so much bigger than like the character? Like
I told.
like you come and you talk to her and she's just like a giantess, and then you come over and talk to the apprentice Smith and she's like, "Hi, I'm just like a normal person. Hi, I'm an apprentice Smith. I'm just
trying
like
to
your run of the
play the
mill
game,
normal
man."
person." Hey, oh, lore book over here.
Oh shit! Wow, she's got a lot of words. She's
Just read them. I'm reading
the
too.
language.
It's
Wow.
reading time.
I'm trying.
This book looks. Oh, for fuck's sakes! God damn it! Who even fucking put this book here?
As far as I can tell, the words are an insult. So they could also be symbolic. This is the worst shit No, it's not. That's not true. But seriously,
I don't mind it until they get a typo, and then it takes me out of it.
then it's like, what the hell just happened? This is
Where'd you get that sword?
Mac,
That sword
there's a-
looked dope. Where'd you get it?
Dude, I found
this
it. It
girl
was
is
in a
mad at me
dumpster
for some
behind
reason. Don't care.
behind the Circle K.
Nice. Nice.
No, this is a dungeon sword. A level 20 dungeon sword.
Okay.
This one talks about the ancient race. I think that's the Isasas or something.
I know she's crazy.
That's the
man.
one that,
This
or
girl's
yeah,
crazy.
Isasa. That's the ones that
Yeah,
did the
listen to her.
dungeon, the level 20
Takes
dungeon.
fucking arrows to the head like no one. She's like, I don't even care. Just trying to get my message across. Taking shots to the brain. Doesn't matter. Here, I've got 2 bottles of this stuff.
I can't focus on this. I'm trying to read this. I don't know what it says. Here we go. Okay. Continent of Santibas. I don't know where the fuck that is. I think we're on the continent of Santibas. I don't know.
I'm gonna see if there's anyone to PvP out here.
Round 1. Fight.
Fight! Hadouken! That was pretty bad. Sorry about that.
I've still yet to PvP in this game because I cannot find anyone ever.
What? You what?
I'll believe in you again and you'll get them.
Wow, I'm actually up to like a quarter now. Wonder where that XP came from.
Who the hell is the wolf shaman?
Who was that? Was that a
It's in
fellowship
this.
member that
No,
you don't
man,
remember? Who
No,
was that?
it's in this book I'm reading that I found on the table over here. It's got some big words in it.
What?
Right here, there's a book. Yeah, pick it up and hold it to your face, and then it opens up.
Yeah. Oh, just hold it to your face.
Hold it to your face,
What the
and then
fuck?
if you hold the book up to your face, it'll open up. Have a good look. Why don't you have a good look?
Hey,
Why don't
thanks.
you- Who's reading now, motherfucker?
Jesus Christ. No words. I know words, mother. Bottle is no. Well, that's good lore, though. Shit. Well, is known unless is believed. It's,
Oh, this is interesting. It says the Assassa were a servant race.
huh. So Helga. Wow. I don't know. I think we should kill her.
Oh, and Ma'at
book.
was
I'm
actually
taking
a
this book.
goddess.
Still just.
Well, this is actually
Oh, no.
probably this combined with the book outside of the level 20 dungeon probably tell more story in this game than anything else. Also, the last page here says, but who were the Assassa? Angels, giants, subterranean beasts? And the page right before it says, the Assassa were a kind of servant race, angelic in their stature. I feel like the question has been answered here, but Traveling Brothers of Science, I bet those guys are entertaining.
It sounds like it's left for loose interpretation. And that's always profitable.
Extra loose, am I right, fellas?
All right. So. Sir.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, so Helga's been trying to figure out this age-old enigma. I've been trying to figure out what her birthday is so I can surprise her with something on her birthday. Tomorrow's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little busy right now. Just trying to read through this stuff. But get back at me. Okay, what is this? Collect lost remnants?
Remnants?
Explorers League. There's so much new shit. Yeah, right?
What kind of things?
Just making up words again. I don't know.
Give me the deets. Tweet the deets.
I want to just. I don't have a Twitter account.
Neither do I.
Sorry. This real tweet. You have solved the riddle and found a mirror. Return to him near the ancient ruins
Gotta go to
in
the desert. Yeah.
to sway him into action. Probably.
Okay, so the remnants you gotta find. Do you got any of that purple drank on you? That drank?
Ipecac
Yeah.
or Ruin?
Ipecac.
Yeah.
Okay. Come with me over here.
There's two options. Yeah.
Dude,
All right.
come with me over here. This is the perfect time to get ripped. For real, man. This is a good one.
What is this? Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do this.
I don't have any Ipecac on me, so I won't be able to see what you see, but I can
don't
help
either.
guide you. I just asked you if you had some of that. You said, yeah, you need Ipecac for this quest.
I said I had Ipecac?
Yeah.
No, actually, you have finished this. I set the clockwork pieces into the wall.
Yeah.
Did all that, came back and talked to her. I've done that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But now you need the Ipecac.
So-
You gotta get ripped. You got some at
Again?
home?
Again?
Yeah. You got some
I
Ipecac
need
at
it
home?
again, huh? You got some Ipecac?
Dude, you got a little bit of Ipecac?
Just a stash at home?
Yeah,
you got one?
You got any Ipecac at home?
God damn it! I don't know if I do or not.
Let's go back to Guild City then.
For fuck's
Let's go back to
sakes,
Guild
alright.
City and how much dram you got? You got some dram?
3,900.
That's plenty.
3,900 dram.
That's plenty. I'm gonna teleport us to Guild City and you gotta buy some Ipecac.
It's gonna be great.
Dude. This is probably the first time in
Dude,
game you've had to
Ipecac.
pay. This is the first time in game you've had to pay to get ripped. Usually it's free.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I have to do that again here? And then what happens? I get to that door finally? Because I was in there already without the Ipecac.
Nah, you
Solve the
son.
fucking... It's not a puzzle. It's
Dude.
just put the gears in.
Nah, son. Let me show you what's up.
Nah. It hurt. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna spirit quest
Okay.
with you. No, actually I
You
won't.
what?
Because I'm gonna save mine for that world boss if I need it. Okay, come in here.
All right. It's gonna be great. Nope.
I don't know if you've been in Guild City in a while, but they what are you doing?
What did they do in Guild City? What happened?
Well, they added in market stalls, so there's way more people selling stuff there now.
Yes.
So you got to go and talk
is
to
the
all of
Guild
those.
City stall more popular than the High Step?
Well, there's more of them.
Okay.
I think there's 3 stalls in High Step, and there's like 12 stalls in Guild City. We could buy one. I think they're like
Oh,
7,100 or something was what I think the last one sold for, like 7,400, something like that. So if we pulled together a bunch of dram, we could buy one and sell stuff. But
dude, like, it's so fucked up.
what's fucked up? Voice?
I saw the forum. Just the
Oh.
like, how would you sell shit if you collected a bunch of stuff and you wanted to sell it, or you were a merchant?
You would have to trade it with me.
Purposefully fucking grinding shit.
Yeah, basically you go out and farm stuff and then like put it up for sale in your stall, but it'd be tough to do as like a guild because they don't have a guild chest system yet. Wait, where did you go? Oh.
But we don't have one of those stalls.
No,
obviously.
we would have to
So,
pool.
oh.
Well, you could get one solo,
How
but you'd
much
have
is
to
it?
pool. I think they're like 7,400. Hey, Rhaegar.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
not
just
that bad.
go and talk to each one of these guys. I'll kind of help you and just find the best price on Ipecac.
I'm just looking for Cac. All right.
Yeah, that's all you want.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
12
moving on then. Since you're
This
on
one's 1250.
$850. I'm buying it right. Oh fuck it. I don't care.
Oh, 850 is a pretty good deal. This guy's 1450, so 1250, 1450, 850, 1100. 850 is a good deal for Ithacac. I'm gonna buy some too. If he's got
Where
another
are you?
one for 850, I'm getting turned with you. This one's 900. What's this guy?
Oh yeah, weird. Yeah.
849.
All right.
That's the one I'm buying. Give me that drank. 3 dranks.
Dude, I got 3 of them. I got
Dude.
3 of them. For right?
All right, let's go back there and let's get real ripped.
Okay. Gonna get fucked up. What's up? 0, 0, 0. Hey, just stand high in target practice.
Pew 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 pew
0, 0,
pew
0.
pew 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 pew. Damn, he was hardcore on that.
He was.
Yo, Rega, you want to drink some Ithacac? Get turned.
You want to get some of this
Yeah.
shit?
It's gonna cost you. It's a nice birch. This one's a birch tree. You
Is
can
it a nice birch?
you can tell it's a birch
It's not a
tree.
white oak.
You can tell it's a birch tree by the way it is. That's a real
By
beauty.
just by the fact that it's a birch tree, you can tell it's a birch.
Hey, there's lots of birch tree in this area. You can tell they're birch by the way they are. Real beauties. Have a good one, man.
Have a good night, sir.
That guy was baffled. I love when somebody doesn't respond to you.
Yet edified.
So when they don't respond to you, but they do this, they're like,
Why are they fucking with me? That's what he's thinking. Why are they fucking with me?
I like when
Dude,
I
we're
fuck
not
with
fucking
somebody
with
and
you,
they're
man.
just like, you fuck with somebody and their reply is just like, all right.
Yeah. That sounds got me.
Dang. Shucks.
Oh, I'm in the tent. Oh. I escaped. There's tents over there.
Yeah.
Fucking
I know, I
tents.
went in one a little while ago. It was pretty cool. They should put secret stuff inside
Oh,
the
shit.
tents. They should put all kinds of secret
Right?
stuff inside
Just-
the tents. Like Ithacac. There should
Yeah.
always be a
Bottles
little
of
bit more
Ithacac.
Ithacac for a fella to have. Listen, if I'm getting ripped on Ithacac, I'm turning Ultra back on. Hell yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me get my drink on my belt.
All right, I'm following you.
You ready to drink?
All right. Ah.
Purple
Cheers.
drink in my gold cup. I've got the rap game soda.
Woo woo!
Oh,
God damn!
shit. Okay, so
Look at this! Look at this shit, dude. You're like black and fucking tan, like literally
hold up.
black and tan, which is sick, dude. Hold up, hey, dude, that is sick. Like that's what I wish it really actually looked like. That
Me
would be
too.
insane.
Me too.
With your black cape, fucking Christ, man. All right.
All
No,
right, so
that's sick, dude.
we're looking
look
for
crazy
things
right
that
now.
are glowing out of the ground.
Mm,
Um,
so flowers.
What? You fucking what, mate?
You what?
I see one. I see one. There it is. I see it. I see it. These things are aggressive in here. Round one. Fight.
Coming back to you. Hey, what's up, fella? Oh, another one.
Yeah, back here. See this? See this purple?
Yeah, is that mine or what's the deal? Oh, I aggroed.
Yeah, you want that.
Here we
You
go.
want that perp.
Yeah, I know. But I got it. Got me.
I'll get you some of
What's
that.
this shit all about?
So that's
What
the
fuck
first
is
one
this
that we
all
need.
about? Oh, it's okay. I didn't actually get anything from that, right? All right.
One sec.
All right.
Just need to reply. Okay, let's keep rolling. I think when you drink Ithacac, your sword should turn into a sick guitar. Like this one is clearly a double neck. I do a baritone on the bottom and a
12
six
string?
No 12 string, just a baritone on the bottom.
Oh shit!
Get wild, you know?
Single coil.
Yeah.
Single coil at the neck.
Yeah.
For that jazzy tone.
Oh yeah. And you know that I'm not
even
doing any spiral wound. I'm gonna flat wound all them strings so it's real smooth and like
fucking yeah.
probably
You
take
actually
all
gonna
the
wind
frets
your
off.
strings the way you want them to sound.
Hacksaw all the frets off so it's like very like doom 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 doom. You know what I mean.
Of course.
Hitting all them microtones.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? That would
I mean,
be
at
insane
the
if
end
you
of the
didn't.
day, if you're not hitting microtones, then you might as well just quit George Michael's band.
Right?
Because you're not good enough to play with George Michael.
Which is hard to do these days, but people still try.
They try. I'm trying to remember if George Michael's is the guy who collects motorcycles, or if I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm pretty sure it's
Like
him.
Dave Leno or something.
I don't know, but it's like one of. I'm pretty sure it's George Michael's, but he's got like a wicked collection of like old school motorcycles.
Oh, good for him. Shit.
So on top of creating the single greatest masterpiece of music of all time.
That destroyed the planet.
Yeah, well, that's
basically.
too good, you know? Damn, the grass looks real fucking good in here.
Yeah. Oh, Steamtown. Back to Steamtown.
Steam Ridge. Steam place.
It's vibrant. With steam. And Mac attacking us. What's up, Chica?
Hola, papi.
Mi amo, tourist.
Turistas. Yeah, right here, there's another one of these.
Another purple drop.
Purple drops
God damn.
in your gold. What?
What did you say? Booty go up, down? Is that what you just said?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go do trading mines with some other group for a bit. Okay, that's okay.
Heard?
Yep.
Yeah, and you should go.
No.
Honestly, I'm just
No,
gonna.
I'm gonna get you
Come
to
on,
20,
man.
and we're gonna get your ass geared up
Whatever,
so smooth, you won't know it hit you. Oh, shit, dude! If you're still in group, Mac. Oh, fuck, he's not. I think I might have remembered where the other one was. I'm pretty sure that the other recipe is back here. Don't you attack.
Just what am I? Just wonton shooting at people? I'm just shooting at stuff, man. So angry out here.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Flowers.
Do you see anything glowing
Yeah, I
out here?
guess.
Do you see something right here? Yeah, right here.
I see that shit over there.
Right here.
I did that quest a
Right
long
here.
time
Here's a
ago.
recipe. That's
Yes,
a good
I
one.
do.
Get
Yes,
that.
I do. Thank you. Oh, don't need that. Oh. Journal page added. Fantastic. Goddamn, thank you. All right. Hey, you should go.
I'm good. How are you?
What?
Can you hear me?
Who? Who is talking to who? Hey, Ann.
I don't know. I think that was Mac, and I think he's talking over fellowship chat. Anyways, we got to keep going while we're still tripping balls. Go Buffalo,
Right.
and all that jazz. You know?
It's a term I'm unfamiliar with, but I will go along. It's go Buffalo. What?
Ah, shit. We're not going to be able to get through here without being attacked. We're going around. Because this is Wilds, and I don't want to lose my
Right.
shit. Yeah. We'll just take the long way around. It's fine. Have you looked up at the sky? It looks like the gradient effect from Microsoft Word 2004. Doesn't it?
How dare you? You know, I was just learning how to accept the sky.
Hey, and you can see curvature in it. Look at that. Get a load of this.
Yeah, right? What is this, a planet?
Yeah. That's real likely. I bet the NWO is controlling the weather through DARPA out here.
Oh my god.
That's probably their weather
Yeah,
station
you're
up
right.
there right now, for all we know. Secret
Those
government
green lines.
experiments on humans,
Oh,
chemtrails and shit. This is where they make the chemical they spray over your house and drug you with to make you complacent. Wake up, DeMarzio. Wake up, sheeple.
Wake up, sheeple. Oh shit.
You laugh now, but you'll believe me when the men in black come for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll laugh now and forever.
I
This shit will not stop being funny to me.
I fucking love
Get the fuck outta
conspiracy
here.
theorists. It's like my favorite pastime
It's
on YouTube.
hilarious.
It's just like watching conspiracy theorists. Ah, shit. Do you got any more? Did you buy some more
Oh, what's
purple
up?
drink? It just wore off. Did you buy more purple
Oh,
drink? We're
shit,
gonna
I
need
think
it.
I have more actually. I have two.
Okay, we
All
gotta
right.
drink more.
How do I put this shit? All right. Oh, there we go. One.
That's enough.
Not 01. That's not necessary.
What if you had 40
Yeah,
drinks of
for one.
Ithacac?
I'd be like, I don't know, 37. Gotta split them.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do this. Hang on. Trade.
No, I've got some. I'm good. Do you got some, Ithacac?
Oh, yeah, I do. I have 2.
Okay, put
I
it
thought
on.
you were
Let's-
asking me for some.
No, I got some
God
too.
damn.
We just gotta drink more. That's all I'm saying, because it wore off.
Shocking. We have to
Dude,
drink more.
This shit's,
Wow!
shit's
Wow, this
wearing
shit
off.
doesn't work!
This shit's wearing
Get out
off.
of my fucking interface!
Get out of my interface. Not even my face. Dude, get out of my interface right now. Respect my
Jesus Christ! man.
respect my personal grid.
Oh wow, nothing works. This isn't good. Oh, here, hold on.
Put it on your belt.
Shit.
Get it on your
Okay,
belt.
now it's working. All right. I know.
Get it on there.
I know. Thank you.
Put some. There it is. Yeah.
Thank you. Just put it on there.
Put it on your belt.
Just do it. Just do it like I asked you to do. Just put it on your belt,
Put it in your mouth.
baby.
Put it in your mouth.
just put it in your mouth. Just. All right. Are you good?
I'm
We're doing
good.
this
I'm
again?
good. Let's rip it.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
Bow, bow. Oh, dun, 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 dun. That bass line, man.
I think that song's about, if I'm recalling correctly from a documentary I watched, I think that song is about like they were recording at this like lakeside hotel and it lit on fire while they were recording that album. And so when they reconvened to record, they recorded that song as well.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
You shouldn't. I watch a lot of documentaries. I know these things.
Yeah.
There should
know
be
some
there
things
should
about
be
things.
another glowing thing out here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but it's out in this general vicinity. And you'll know it when you see it because of how it is.
Well, there's one.
Oh, that's probably it then, I'd think, because that's how it is.
Purple.
Yeah, so get that one.
It's purple drink.
And that'll probably complete the quest, I think, but we got one more place we gotta go.
Damn. Wow. All right.
Okay, let's keep moving. Quick, like.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Again. Trying to hit you. This shit is hard. I can't wait for PvP, man. Shit's gonna be fun as hell.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta aim.
You gotta aim with your mind, though. For he who aims with his eyes has forgotten the face of his father, you know, so watch out for that.
It's harder to find.
Yeah. Hey, come into this dark abandoned mine with me.
Yes.
Show you
This
something
ball
neat.
sack of a fucking area.
I'll show you
Come
something.
into this.
Show you something neat down here. Look at this.
Remember this.
Look what I found.
So, you found a green lightsaber. That's
Mhm.
amazing.
Wow.
Okay, another.
Okay,
another
now we gotta go quick.
Wow.
Gotta go quick to the desert. Now.
Oh shit!
F and an H. F and an H.
What the
F and an
fuck is
H.
going on?
Dude, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried.
Okay,
I'm
good.
gonna.
Get ready to teleport here.
Oh fuck!
Dude, we're not done. We're rallying.
What necro?
Whoa, fuck. Teleporting is lit as fuck when you're fucking high on the Ithacac.
How about... It's pretty sick. It looks like a.
It didn't
sea
even.
urchin.
It didn't even work.
Yeah,
Hang
what was that? What
I don't
the fuck
know.
was that?
Shit was just
Pewter?
broken. Stupid pewter.
It's so dumb. It's not even the same as other shit.
I personally don't like it because it's different than things that I like. There we go. All right, let's go. Okay, let's rip while we rhyme.
Wow, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
And you're almost dead. That's great.
don't worry about it. I just changed my sword. That's all.
Okay.
So we'll check it out after if we're still tripping. But these platforms, remember we walked up those that one time and you didn't have any Ithacac, so you couldn't
Hey,
join
is
us.
Quicksilver. Yeah, I remember a lot of that stuff. Is Quicksilver the guy that can't join us, or what?
Quicksilver
Or
can't.
Sliver? What's up? He's asking what we're doing.
Quick.
He's like, yo, man.
Quicksliver.
I don't know. Is there two of them? Cause
Quick butt. I don't know. I'm just looking.
it is
here. Hang on.
Silver.
Sliver. Oh,
Quicksilver.
Sliver Wolf. No, Quick. Oh, I don't know who that is.
No,
He's not even in the.
Quicksilver. Isn't that the guy?
He's not even in the Fellowship. Is he British? Hey, let's worry about that in a second. Let's go do this first before the Ithacac wears off.
Sounds good.
I am kind of curious. I think I've seen that guy's name around before, but I don't. He's not in the Fellowship, so I don't know who he is.
Is Quicksilver in the Fellowship? 'Cause that's weird.
Oh,
that
I don't
names
see
are
quick.
so
I don't see
close.
quick anything. Okay, so we got to go
Okay.
up here. And
Okay.
over here, I think.
Over there. Sounds good.
I think it's like over here. No, that wasn't it. There it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should I grab this?
Yeah, so that's the last recipe
Alright.
that I know the location of. Now, once you got that, let's go out this door.
I must have missed one. All right.
No,
'Cause
you
it-
got all three of them.
It wasn't supposed to finish a quest, was it?
No.
Oh,
They're just
yeah.
these are just recipes that go into your book for potions.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, now
Okay.
let's go down and climb
All
that
right.
thing. How the hell do you get out of here? Over here? Must be this one. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. All right, over here. And the desert is way better on Ithacac. While I was farming up to 20, I should have been on Ithacac the whole time, just for entertainment value.
It's a problem, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people on Ithacac these days. Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
New pathways on Ithacac? That's
Oh
cool,
yeah. Ithacac
actually.
reveals all the coolest shit. It opens your mind, Marzio.
Oh, this is fucking crazy.
Like, look at that guy. He's down there like a peasant. I'm up here. And like, sup though. Hey, this guy is trying to be king
Sup,
of the
though.
fucking castle up here. Dude, you got to get off of here. This is not a place for you.
Yeah, get out of here, Pyramid Head. You're like a Silent Hill wannabe little ass clone. Here.
Your laser beams are weak
Right.
as fuck, Ifrit. I'm on top of this bitch. What is that?
Ah, shit. It's a node, right? It's like a
think so.
node.
A node?
That's fine.
What'd you say? A chode? It's a
What? What's
Nahomium.
that, Sonny?
It's
You
a,
swing this thing at this?
it's a Nahomium.
All right.
Strange
More-
message. I think it's an accurate message, Luca.
Spilled everywhere.
Okay, so that's like all the things. So now you should have your quest done. We can go
Alright.
back to the Lamb of Orin frontier, I think. What's the quest say? Does it say return to her and hang out for a bit? See what it's like for a while?
Which one? The beast here? Just have some tea. Complete the riddle. Yeah, wow. Forbidden Temple done. If that's faction hero, I don't know. Collect lizard men codex.
Wait a
Slay
minute, hang
Belushi
on a
warriors.
second.
We didn't do that. That's my fault. Yeah. What are we looking
Hang
at?
on. What the hell's
Complete
going on?
return to Helga. We're going back to Helga, or I am. I don't know what you're doing. Going back to Helga. That's my girl.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't catch that. I wonder if we're trapped up here now. Dude, I don't think I've ever gotten Nahomium before. Can you? It's a good thing there's like home teleports and stuff, because otherwise you'd get up here and you'd just get trapped. Or maybe I have gotten Nahomium before. Yeah, that was cactus growing out of a rock on a pyramid. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so who was he talking about? Quicksilver or Quicksliver? Hmm. Oh, I think I've played with Quicksilver before. That must have been one of the people that we played with yesterday. That's why he'd messaged to Marzio. He must have sent him a friend request, but not me. Fucking guy. Man. Well then. Whoa. That gave me a little bit of vertigo there. The floor moving on here feels very conveyor belty. You know what's interesting is maybe I just haven't been spending as much time out in the open desert area, but it seems like there's a distinct lack of people who are out here. Like when I was like level, I don't know, like 12 to 15 when I first came out into the desert, I'd always kind of see at least one person out here, like usually a group farming stuff or whatever. There was always some people out here. Now it kind of seems like it's a lot more... a lot quieter, and like if I do see people, it's only by the worms. So I wonder if there's like a window of player fall off, because there's always new people playing. It's just whether or not they're progressing past like level 5 or something. I think Riley said they sold like 40 or 50,000 copies or something, which is pretty crazy. Demasio! Ooh, get the fuck up, bud. Whoa. Oh, hey, bro. Yeah. Yeah. And then he disconnects? Fucking guy. He'll be back. But in the meantime, I'm in a rip to my house. So I'm pretty sure he has to turn in his quests in Lamavoran anyways. And I think I'm going to... What time are we sitting at here? I think I'm going to... What do I want to do? Kind of fish do I want to catch a whole bunch of spiral backs. So I'm going to make a few with blue scales and rotten finger. Okay, so I'm going to make one. And that's my big boy right there. Oh shit, I did have a whole lot of that Nahomium. Damn it. And so blade cactus and whatever that one is called. Goes in there. I don't know why this alchemy chest is so damn small. As far as I'm concerned, all of these should be way bigger. Let's have a look at our recipe here. So 2 sour bells, 2 spiral back, a sunfish, and 4 queen's ear. So I needed 2 more queen's ear. And yeah, 2 more queens here, and I can make a potion, a concentrated healing potion. I should also try to find some more Kingsport apples. Oh. Fish scent attractor would be pretty good. Oh no, I've got a bunch. Never mind. Oh, those are King Sweeties. Is that a Kingsport apple? I'm gonna say it is. And I think I'm gonna need to catch more catfish, because I don't think I have any catfish. I do not. So we got lots of sunfish. We're okay on that front. So I'm gonna have to catch a whole bunch of catfish. Which I don't really want to do in particular. And yep. Oh, he's still offline. There's a pretty good group of people on right now. Kind of wondering. Maybe I should head over to the Lamivore Wilds and try my same lures in there to see if they have the same results. Be a little bit of a run, but whatever. So, I think it's only really in the wilds that I'm going to be able to catch any of the more rare materials. I think even with fishing with like rotten fingers and stuff out here, I'm still limited by the fish that are actually available in these waters. And I don't really think that's that many. I think it's basically out here, it's like sunfish, minnows, and catfish. So, yeah. Also, I'm not sure. Yeah, because like this water should, in theory, have like catfish and stuff in it, but it might not actually register as that zone of water until I get to here, because of loading zones and stuff like that. And if that's the case, this water is the same as the water out there, and should, in theory, have the exact same stuff in it. So, like, if I were to fish in the water where the Lady of the Lake is or whatever, that should, in theory, have just catfish in it, catfish and sunfish and minnows, because that's what this water has in it. So, I don't really know. There's some questions I have about, like, fishing regions. Mainly just like, is it separated by the body of water, or is it separated by the zones? And if so, like, what triggers the zone? Is it a full load, or is it a physical boundary within the game that may not be a loading zone? Because, like, this is all the same water as the water over there that you catch catfish in. So, it'd be kind of interesting to get a question in regards to that. Maybe I'll make a post on the forum about that. It's more of a curiosity than anything. Well, I don't know if it's really something worth going into the trouble of testing out. There's only a few instances where it might actually be like really beneficial. And like in the case of like obviously the wilds are going to have their own fishing spots, but I don't know if like, you know, if I fish this body of water versus the body of water on that side, am I going to have different results? Or is it still considered the same zone? You know what I mean? Like there's questions like that I have that they're not super crucial, because if you're not catching something here, just go over there and you'll catch it, kind of thing. I don't want to have to deal with any of these little things. Not that I'm worried about fighting them, it's like I don't really feel like fighting them. I'm also curious if there's other baits that I haven't caught yet. That like, because I don't think I've done any fishing here, like in the Lamavor Frontier, and I don't think I've done any fishing in the Lucian Plains. So like, or Lucian, is it Lucian Plains or Lucian Plateau? I can't remember. Anyways, so I don't know if fishing in those areas could catch me other things that I would use as bait, or if it's only from killing stuff in those areas. Because if it's from killing stuff, I've caught it all, but like there's minnows you can catch, which can be used as bait, and is there other types of things you can catch that would be like could be used in a lure? So I think I really just need to kind of buckle down with like some different fishing stuff just to see what results I get. I think based on what I've seen so far, there may not be other bait fish, but it is going to be dependent on where I'm fishing as to whether or not I'm catching them. Like I can catch minnows on top of that waterfall, but I can't catch them below it. And I can catch minnows easily in the jungle or rainforest. So like there are a couple areas that I know I can go to for that kind of stuff. And I assume for each one of the zones there might be specific areas that I can go to fish in. But I think in the Lamavor Frontier, as well as I can remember, there's only two places you can fish, either over there or over there. And I guess I could try just doing some random fishing with different lures and see what I get from them. But right now, at the moment, I'm mostly interested in what I'm going to catch from the wilds, so that I know what kind of bait I need to successfully catch. Wow, a whole lot of guys spawned in. To successfully catch specific fish. And from what I understand, like I've got a pretty good idea of how I need to approach. Is there actually water over here? Oh yeah, there totally is. Cool. Oh, good a spot as any. Alright, so first thing I want to try is the rotten finger and blue scales. This was catching me spiral backs in the desert. I want to see if it maybe catches me ridgeback snails out here. Because if that's the case, then I can say, okay, like using these specific lures that work in the desert. Oh, shit. For these certain fish, I can use them out here. Why is the lure getting cast so wrong? That's a little better. There's like an analog for what I'm saying is basically if you catch a shark with X thing in the desert, maybe you catch something different with that same thing in every place that you go to, like every wilds. And maybe the wilds doesn't matter which body of water you're in, just fuck's sakes. Just that you're in the wilds. What is going on with this thing? I think it might be like the ground here, like the rod sticking into the ground. I'm gonna just go over here. Oh man. It's like I can't find the sweet spot. There we go. And of course, there is the possibility that it won't catch anything out here. Alright, I think I'm going to try something different. That one isn't catching anything, and usually it's pretty quick in here. Let's try an eye worm and a large minnow. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Really hope that... No. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the angle of this shore. It causes like the lure to like stick into the ground or something. Something's happening that's like making it very difficult to cast here because it's not registering the same way it normally does. I wonder if maybe I should go somewhere else within here, since it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. And hopefully I don't get ganked. I'm a little bit more worried out here than I am in the desert. For the specific reason that in the desert, oh fuck's sakes. God damn it. What I was saying is that in the desert, I can handle myself a lot better than here. Jesus Christ. Let's see if I can maybe make a break for it. Just need to get far enough away that he doesn't. There we go. Hoo-wee. Yeah, so maybe we'll try fishing over here. See how that works out. I'm in the Lamavoran wilds, and the spider boys here are much stronger. So I'm not going to bother trying to fight them solo because I know I'll get wrecked. The enemies here are harder. Also, there doesn't appear to be any fucking fish here. The desert, it was pretty consistent to easily catch different stuff, so I'm wondering if there's something I'm missing here. Generally doesn't take this long for me to ever get anything on the hook, so kind of has me concerned that maybe these lures don't work at all here. I don't know. Never really encountered that before, but it's possible. Let's try a small tooth and feathers. There we go. Small tooth and feathers catches something out here. So let's see what it is. Axolotl fish. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to try something else with a tooth to see if it's the tooth that did it. Or the feathers. And who knows, the tooth and feathers may be the way to go. So this one's blue scales and small tooth. So let's... Whoa. Yeah. Let's try this one out. Clownfish. Okay, so let's write that one down. Blue scales, small tooth. And I'm thinking I'm going to try this again. Just to see if I can figure out whether or not it's the tooth part of it that was what drew the axolotl. Basically, if I catch an axolotl, I'll know that the tooth has something to do with it. It may not be the strong component, but it may be a component. I have a feeling the scales are for the clownfish. And the tooth, I'm not really sure. Clownfish again. Let's give her a couple more casts just to be sure. I'd like to catch a clownfish. I don't have one yet. I've got one nibbling, but no bite, which tells me that it's probably only a partially correct lure. Like, basically, the scales are not the major component for clownfish. Okay, so let's do something with feathers now. Small tooth and feathers I already did. A rotten finger and feathers. This should be a guaranteed axolotl catch. If my assumptions are correct, which they may not be. Wouldn't be a first. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm writing down the lure, where I caught it, well, just the area that I caught it, which wilds area I caught it, and what I caught. And I think that is enough to kind of narrow it down. And then I can sort of make a listing of what I think. Of what is the primary and the secondary, because to my understanding, based on how I've seen things work so far, you have a primary lure and a secondary lure for every fish. And if you combine the primary and the secondary, it's very powerful. However, the primary plus a rotten finger is like more powerful than that, I think. Basically, if you would equate it to, like, let's say the primary is feathers and the secondary is tooth, the feathers would equal like an attraction of 1, and the tooth would equal an attraction of 0.5 maybe. So feathers and tooth would be 1.5, and the dead finger might add an extra bonus on that. So it might be like a 2.0 or a 2.5 attraction. Does that make sense? Makes sense in my head. But we're not catching anything with the feathers and the dead finger, so I'm kind of wondering. Maybe it really is like a specific combo. I don't know. It doesn't seem that way to me. Let's try something else with feathers if we got it. Or maybe let's do rotten finger and small tooth. This might take us in another direction. That's like a perfect cast for this area. It seems like there's a cutoff point back there. Yeah, well, that's kind of the part that I'm not positive on. It seems like the dead finger had that effect in the desert. It doesn't really seem like it in here. So, clownfish again. So this would be like a finger plus, and you would think that would be if the rot. Wow, that was a terrible cast. You would think that if that was the case and what I explained was correct, that the overall attraction there would still be more than just the correct one. So, like, we're assuming that tooth is the secondary for clownfish in this instance. Well, tooth plus rotten finger should be enough to bring in the clownfish. I don't know. We're gonna have to try some different stuff here. Let's try rotten finger and lesser eye. Maybe rotten finger just does not work out here. You know? I know I can get axolotl and clownfish here, so at the very least I should be catching those two out here. I think basically if I just go through the different lures, do a few casts with each, I can at least get an idea of what's nibbling and what's, what I'm catching and whatever. It really seems like the rotten fingers are just not doing anything for me. So, like, if I try blue scales, and rotten finger, this is the last one I'm going to try. There's a chance that this one might be the clownfish one that works. It's the last rotten finger one I'm going to try, though, because they really don't seem to be working. Which is quite strange, because it really throws a wrench into what I was initially thinking. Okay, there's something there. So if we catch a clownfish on this, it kind of reaffirms back what I was actually thinking. I'm not too sure here. And I'm also wondering if maybe if you use part of the wrong lure for it. Oh, spiral back snail. Well, that's interesting. So blue scales and a rotten finger. So for comparison, rotten finger and the blue scale also got me a spiral back in the desert, but it also caught the dwarf shark. And yeah, blue scale seems to be the spiral back snail thing. So I'm gonna try a few more casts with this and just see what it gives me. See if I get any other fish in here. Well, maybe not. I'd have to fish multiple areas within the same zone using the same combos to confirm things. But, like, the different wilds areas definitely have different. So, blue scale and finger was also clownfish. Huh. It's really strange because I can't seem to nail anything down out here to a specific lure. Maybe I'll try tongue and eye. Those could be an interesting combo out here. Tongue and eye is generally going to catch me sunfish, but I haven't even had any sunfish out here. So, who knows? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just in a specific spot that's not great for fishing, but I'm still catching things. It's just like, it's not like every cast is a winner here, which is sort of strange. Especially with a lure like this that you'd think it would It's going to catch sunfish no matter where you are? I don't know. Yeah, and I do kind of remember Riley saying something about like, or maybe it wasn't Riley, maybe it was in-game text saying about like the fish move, and if you're not catching fish, you should move too. But I mean, this isn't really that big of a body of water. There's only so many places you can fish along here. Oh, that's interesting. So tongue and eye, axolotl. So, small tooth and feathers, and small tongue and lesser eye both gave axolotl. When only the one caught it, that was a nibble there, so kind of makes me think one of these is a lesser. So, if I had to take a wild guess, I would say that maybe feathers and tongue, or feathers and eye would be axolotl. And just try a rotten finger and an eye and see if I can get that axolotl. So I got a nibble with that. I wonder if I can do rotten finger and tongue. And if I don't get a nibble on this one, then I could say feathers and eye. So I think that's pretty safe to say. Feathers and I, which I don't have, is probably axolotl. With feathers being the strong one, I being the weak one. Okay, so I did. Lesser Eye and Rotten Finger was okay. So I feel like what I need to be testing now is the minnow. Just to see what it gives me. So not getting anything off the minnow out here is kind of interesting. So back in the other wilds in the desert, with the rotten finger and the large minnow, I got dwarf shark and cloakfish. So the large minnow is like the secondary one for the dwarf shark because the eye worm works to catch dwarf sharks no matter what. So I would say that the large minnow is the secondary on the dwarf shark and maybe the primary on the cloakfish. And the cloakfish I also caught with a small tongue and lesser eye. So it could be either tongue or eye. The cloakfish in the desert. The minnow definitely had an effect there. I mean, it's definitely possible. I'm not going to rule anything out. I feel like the minnow should catch something, though. You know, it at the very least, it's going to be a secondary to something. I mean, it was a secondary. It was a secondary in the desert. So it would make sense that it'd be a secondary here as well, but I don't know. There's some interesting combos going on, and I think I need to make some specific lures. Oh, shit. I think I need to make some specific lures to really... You know, I'm really kind of... It's bizarre because I feel like this Rotten Finger plus Feathers should 100% catch me an axolotl, if my theories are right, but because it doesn't ever get confirmed for me, it's very strange. Like spiralback snail, so feather and finger, spiralback snail. So that's actually kind of interesting. So with the blue scales and the rotten finger, we had spiralback snail. And with the rotten finger and the feather, we had spiralback snail. So I would say feather and scales should be the spiralback snail in here. But it could be finger as well. Good point. The rotten finger is the consistent there. I really wish I had a feather and a scale one. Let's have another look here at the clownfish one. So with clownfish, we had scales and small tooth, scales and rotten finger. So I'd say the scales are correct, but nothing else is. So for clownfish, we probably need like scales and maybe scales and eye or something like that. The other thing too, though, wow, I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, then rotten finger and small tooth should give me a snail as well. This might actually be a good thing to test, to see if I can get snails with every combo of rotten finger and something else. Let's see what it said in here about clownfish. Never did look at that. Here's axolotl. Commonly found among the thick vegetation of the rainforest. It's strange that it would be here. I guess the clownfish won't go in until I actually catch one, which I've got a theory for what I need, but I'm kind of worried if axolotl are biting here. Maybe it's possible that this is considered rainforest water, because the rainforest is on that side. So it wouldn't really surprise me. Oops. But the fact that I'm catching clownfish here as well makes me wonder that maybe that's not the case, because I hadn't caught an axolotl or clownfish anywhere else before, and I fished in the jungle. I don't know if I fished the ocean in the jungle, though. Is there ocean in the jungle? I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. So what was that? Finger and tooth. So for clownfish nibbling, we've had blue scales and small tooth, blue scales and rotten finger, and rotten finger and small tooth. So it's either the rotten finger or the scales and the small tooth. But maybe not even the small tooth? I don't know. I think it's the rotten finger. Interesting. But the rotten finger would then have to be associated with clownfish and snail if that was the case. I don't know. I have 3 combinations there, none of which have actually caught one. And I don't know what that means. They've all got bites, but none of them had. I feel like it has something to do with either the scales or the finger. It's the only consistent that goes both ways. But if that's the case, blue scales and rotten finger should have caught. I think I need to make some more lures. And unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen today, so... Well, maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I gotta parse my stuff and figure out some ideas about what route I want to take. I have some ideas here that for axolotl, the eye and feather combo might work. For the snail, it either has something to do with the finger or it's feather and scales. So eye and feather and scales. Let's have a look at those, if I've got those. Eye and feather and scales. I'm out of dead fingers, so I don't know, I can't really test anything else with that. Maybe let's just try all of these, like feather and tongue, feather and minnow, Okay, so that's those. Got feather and scales. That's feather mixed with everything. And then I guess maybe I could do scales with everything. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Scale and eye. Scale and tongue. Scale and minnow. Oh, I didn't have that one before. Scale and tooth. Did I have these? I think I did. But whatever. So I've got a bunch of different lures there. The eye worms I'm really not too concerned about. I've mixed the eye worms with everything before. And I tried them in there and I wasn't getting a whole lot, but I don't know. So we've got some improvements made here, which is cool. And I think that's where I'm going to pick up in the wilds tomorrow. Oh, I already had an Ithgek in there. Nice. Just want to make sure that when I go out there, I only have some fishing lures and possibly fish to lose. Okay, so we got a lot of different stuff to test out, and I think that's basically the approach I've been taking. I think is the best one I can take right now, and hopefully with what I've got here, I can then find a little bit more answer to those fish. I'm really concerned about whether or not I need to move from that body of water to a different body of water within the wilds to test things. But I think what I need to do is I got to go to this body of water, test out, go to the same spot, test out what these things work and what I can find out of it, and then find what I think are the optimum combinations, and then use those combinations in multiple locations in the same place to see if I get the same results. And beyond that, I don't really know what else I could do for testing of the fishing. I don't think there's really. Yeah, that's true. And moving around myself along the same body of water, casting in different directions, just shit like that. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to be the raw data of, like, I should have really been tracking how many casts to catch things, but I think I'm early enough in the testing phase of fishing that I'm not too concerned about it. And I'm actually kind of having fun with this, trying to figure out, it's like a puzzle, trying to figure out these different combinations and how they work well together and whatnot. So yeah, so anyways, we'll pick up with that tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a little bit of digging tonight and see if I can find any more information on fishing that might help me kind of figure things out. But I think I'm on the right track, and I think I'm starting to kind of piece things together correctly. So we will roll with that, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Later.